It's day 3, the Continental Cup, and we are in Las Vegas. She is the face of women's curling in Canada. Jennifer Jones may just be the best ever, 5 national titles, and of course, Olympic gold. She is the face of women's curling in Scotland. Eve Muirhead has a curling resume most can only dream about, and of course, world champion by the age of 22. This afternoon, these two stars of the game meet with a crucial point on the line. A pair of queens are ready to play their hand here at the Continental Cup. Not far from Las Vegas, you can see the Hoover Dam on the Colorado River. You can still drive down into the canyon and across the top, but in the last 5 years they've built that bridge, and that helps move the traffic from Nevada into Arizona. This morning, our final draw of mixed doubles, and we maybe did see the best shot of all. This is Jill Officer, final stone, playing with Matt Hamilton, who plays on the John Schuster American Men's Championship team. Bang! And squirts forward to grab enough of the pin to pick up the win, but it was just one win. Team World won the other 2 mixed games, and so as we come into the afternoon play, it is Team World leading by 4, 14-10 in the race to 30.5. As on this Saturday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage from here in Las Vegas. Cheryl Russell alongside. If you saw this a game matchup at an Olympics and a World Championship, must see. And here they go at the Continental Cup. And boy, we've been watching Eve Muirhead since she was a junior. She just plays so much beyond her years.
Oh, she does. She's got the depth and the experience of somebody that's been on tour for 25 years. And they've had the edge this year against Jones, but that edge comes when she gets great performance out of the 3 players in front of her. So today you're going to have to get Vicky and Sarah to get those setup shots. They're going to have to perform out there. And then Anna, she'll be the key with those big setup shots and maybe some of those saves.
Jennifer Jones comes in, of course, preparing for the Scotties in Grand Prairie. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, and particularly against Muirhead.
Yeah, 2 to 3 losses against Muirhead. That's not unusual, but if you dig a little deeper, Don McEwen missed both those losses games. She won with the other one off having her first child with Mike. That's the difference, I think, in this game, Vic.
So the keys to the game?
Well, it's all about starts with Don and the setup shots. 11% difference on the front end. A big advantage for Jones. She's going to utilize that.
The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. When we come back, it will be Jones against Muirhead. Beautiful Hoover Dam, not far from Las Vegas.
The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners, with expert advice. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. And by Scotties Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere, proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Team North America trying to get themselves back in. They're trailing coming into this afternoon. Other games on the ice. It will be Erica Brown, Madison, Wisconsin, against Ayumi Ogasawara. Nicholas Edin, the reigning world champion, goes against Pat Simmons. The Simmons team trying to round their game into shape before the Tim Hortons Brier in Ottawa. For the first time in this competition, we're going to be on Sheet C. And our featured game is Eve Muirhead against Jennifer Jones. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. They come from the Dunkeld Curling Club in Dunkeld, Scotland, skipped by 25-year-old Eve Muirhead along with Sarah Reid, Vicky Adams, and Anna Sloan. Jones, the Canadian champions out of the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg. Jennifer Jones along with Don McEwen, Jill Officer, and Caitlin Laws. Jones won the draw to the button So she will have the last rock. She has the hammer in the first, playing the Yellowstones. To get us underway, playing red, the Muirhead lead is Sarah Reed.
Well, Sarah's had a pretty good event so far, 87%. And she had the opportunity to be out in the ice in the mixed doubles, so that's an advantage as well.
Played well in the mixed doubles too, but she's looking across the board at Dom McHugh and 98%. That seems to be the advantage for Jones here. We don't have a lot of stats to work with, so it's not a full history of these teams by any means. But at this point in time, the front end for Jones is on fire.
But a different sheet too than where Reed played this morning. She was on, we were on sheet A. So this is our first look at this sheet. Are we expecting the same kind of thing where the rock will hold and then when it starts to go, it really does?
Late finish and lots of it when it does. Yes, exactly. Dave Merkler's done a wonderful job. I don't see any reason why this will be any different. Sheet A had a couple spots a shade straighter than you'd with the other turn, but we'll see what happens here. Muirhead took a pile of ice for that out-turn draw. So there might be a little more curl on that side. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, and you're right. They don't get a lot of games in the Continental Cup. It's, they're playing mixed doubles. They've played one team game, and I think it is the advantage to the skip and the players that catch on the quickest out here because you don't get that time like you do at a Scotties or a Worlds.
Go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, go, 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 go.
And around they go. That is something that I think as watchers of the game we don't take into consideration. Would you rather, Cheryl, play a Scotties kind of format where you're playing 2 a day, sometimes back-to-back? You could play as many as 4 back-to-back, afternoon, evening, morning, afternoon. Or do you like this where you get a little more time off?
No, as a player, I think you want to be out there figuring it out, get on a roll, you start to figure out the ice surface. This again can be just catching on the team that puts the broom down in one big shot and the game's over. So you like a little more time out there.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Goodness. What a great shot. Great draw. Shirley.
I didn't think it was quite that bad.
Don McEwen with Laws and Officer carrying it.
Sorry, Caitlin, they're running.
And then we saw her today making run-back doubles. So she goes from that to this.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I agree.
Through that red guard. That'll get her over that 98% funk, get her up a little higher.
Vicki Adams. Bang, bang, bang. And a double stuff. The Oreo cookie shot, the double stuff.
Close, Don? Yep. Where is that, top 4? Yeah.
Fascinating matchup, in my opinion. They're two great teams. They've got all the shots. Doesn't matter what it is. They can make them all. They wouldn't be where they're at with the success they've had. But two different philosophies. Jennifer Jones, we talk about a lot. Pressure, 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 especially early, especially when you have a weapon like Dawn or Jill. Whereas Team Muirhead will play a little bit less aggressive, a little bit more conservative, utilize a little more weight for the hits and rolls, like to play a little more hitting game, keep that forefoot a little bit more open. Both styles work. They can both make shots.
Well, I tell you what, we've had, 3 shots from Jones's team, all down the same path, basically.
I quite like that.
You say it's something to take note of if you have to go to the other side.
Well, it does. You definitely will, and that's where the communication comes in. If somebody has to now go throw on a fresh spot, the weight can be completely different.
This is the way the Scottish team solves their problems with the run backs.
Vicki Adams, 1, 2.
Oh, good.
And we'll roll it over. And so the Team North America with Last Rock playing Yellowstones does have one.
That's good there. Good, yeah.
But those two reds are right in front.
I thought it was in between for a wee while. I was like,
Team Jones probably would have played a come around tap back to solve this situation, not Team Scotland in behind it. You cannot remove that middle one.
Jill Officer.
Yep. Yep. Really hard. Hard, Caitlin. Really hard. Really hard.
Really hard.
Go, go, go.
Hard.
Really. Oh boy, she cracked it right in the middle, raised that stone onto their shot rock, and so from sitting 1, it is Team World. Muirhead sitting 2.
I think so.
Right to the crotch is good. Just throw pretty solid.
Okay. Normal.
Yeah, like solid.
Talked about this before with Anna. She always, to me, is the key to the game. When Anna has a hot game, that seems to be the direction the team goes as well.
Clean. Clean.
Anna Sloan.
Perfect.
Hard, Vicky.
Hard, Vicky.
Hard, Vicky. Go.
That's Vicky Adams.
Hard.
Well, they couldn't hold it for her, so they'll bang out one of their own.
Again, we haven't seen the sheet, but it's exactly what happened on sheet A. More curl from the center line stripe to the sides. That's a huge error there. Should have sat 3.
No, I don't think so.
Asking if she got it started. She didn't think she did. Caitlin Laws. We play in this first end. We play 8 ends only.
Little big, if
1
anything.
point to be awarded.
Little big, Dawn. Jill.
If we're tied, we don't play the extra. We'll split the
Roll it,
point.
Dawn. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it. Go.
Section.
Well, this end already has seen some momentum go back and forth, right? You see early advantage for Jones, then Muirhead. And now it's, again, more of a wide open end.
That's the Scottish, the Team Muirhead's advantage, really.
Why is that, do you think?
Well, I think they're happy with a normal weight. Like, they're better at this type of shot where it's normal weight, whereas Jennifer likes to soften them up, throw the hacks, the tap backs. Another error though from Sarah. 2 in a row.
Yeah, sorry.
We're not right behind. I can't tell if she's overthrowing him on weight or if it's release. She thought she threw the last one good.
First one went sideways.
First one sideways, you heard that, so there's a pretty good chance it just goes that way, Cheryl, which would allow that second one to run a hair straighter with the other turn.
You want full forward? Waist close. Yeah, Bruce. You're all there. Line's good. Top 4. Sure, Jen. Top 4 for sure. T-line. T-line only. It's coming out the other side. Don't want to touch it.
Jones has made this shot 3 times already.
It's trying a bit, but it's still
Coming out the other side on that.
And we'll go just
sliding
a T line.
Okay.
Played it up here, so I think it's a fresh pass. I think it'll be similar speed though.
Eve had a great game. Her first game was against Rachel Homan, and they pretty much dominated that game until the 7th end, where Eve had a couple blips on the radar and flashed a couple. But you know what? Again, doesn't get rattled, comes back, gets her deuce and 8. It's impressive with someone of that age not to get rattled.
Less, and I think they'll hold it.
Okay.
You may as well hold it and then let it go at the end.
Yeah.
I think that's still maximum height, and I think that should be okay.
I think you'll be close at that.
Tough little shot. It's all about the speed. Is there a pebble there to slow it down, or if not, you'll throw it too deep?
Now, this is the first one down this path.
Stay close again. Just enough. Yeah.
4-time world junior champion.
Yeah. Whoa.
Sarah! Hard, Sarah!
Close. Yes.
Hard, Sarah!
Hard.
Boy, oh boy.
All of it. Go
And across, and it'll roll underneath. Also peeks out the other side a little bit. But they were lucky to get it by that guard.
Oh, and they were on that to get some curl, and then that's the problem. We've seen that a few times. They get sweepers on for the curl and a little too early, and then they can't hold it by the guard.
It's hard to believe it could curl past that guard and roll that far. But the fact that it rolled out in the open means Jennifer has to try hard to get to the nose. Otherwise, it's one of these, and it could backfire onto that back rock with a jam. So she has to scare the guard here to make this perfect. It's there, though. They know the spot.
Fully out of the 8 foot.
This is the type of shot that Jennifer's made a career on, throwing the perfect speed on the little tap back.
These two teams have met 3 times this year.
Back line is through.
Muirhead 2-1 is a Russ said earlier,
Almost half.
wins in Paradise, Newfoundland, and then one in Stockholm. And Jones just recently, before Christmas, won in Yorkton, Saskatchewan.
All right, Caitlin.
And the jam at the back, and they'll move it back far enough. Sitting the one.
11-9.
Probably just threw it. He did.
Not as busy as a season for Muirhead, and some of the European teams, Norway, I know the men's team dialed it back as they gear up for an Olympic run. 6 events, no wins, qualified in 5 of 6. And they lost that one final in Stockholm after beating Jones in the semi. They lost to Rachel Holman in that Stockholm final. Yeah, look at this. Wonderful. Tucks a little more underneath.
Great ice reading. She kind of went to school on Jen, saw it didn't come up enough.
Tried to get it underneath fully, though, because look what this is left. It's wide open far enough that Jennifer can tap this back and make that soft weight double for the deuce.
Oh, I just thought it was just going to pull another inch. I know.
For Jennifer Jones, just the one win on the tour this year. That came at Morris, Manitoba. Lost 2 other finals. But it was last weekend when they won $54,000 in the skins game with a win over Val Sweeting. That was in Banff, of course. It's been a terrific 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, no kidding.
Last weekend we were in Banff. This weekend we're here in Las Vegas, the Continental Cup.
Whoa! Oh, Leslie! Yeah! Yeah!
Right to it, Jill. Hard, Jill. Go. Really gotta go. Hard.
Here comes that guard, though. Here comes that guard, though.
You're done.
Less weight than her first one.
You're done.
Same. Yeah.
1,
2.
2.
Yeah.
Steal.
I never thought.
Muirhead. On top early. Team play. 2 women's games on the ice, just 1 men's game. Nicholas Adine representing Team World. The reigning world champion against the reigning Canadian champion, Pat Simmons, whose game has struggled a little bit. We saw it last week at the Skins. Struggling here as well. Adine's last. Out of Karlstad, Sweden, and he'll get everything to go. And it will result in a blank, and he'll hold that hammer through to number 2 on a Saturday afternoon in Las Vegas. 60 points in total to be won. You have to get to 30.5, of course, to win the Continental Cup. Mixed doubles, over. Team matches for this afternoon tonight. And then the heavily weighted skins games come your way tomorrow here in Las Vegas at the Continental Cup at the Orleans Arena. Wasn't quite as full, have to admit. This morning there were a lot of late risers after a Friday in Las Vegas, but it's pretty much full now.
Center line.
After some coffees,
Really tight.
getting yourself ready.
Really tight.
A steal of 2 for Team World, and Eve Muirhead means that once again it will be Jennifer Jones that does have last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
Sarah slid a little deep on her first one, back 4 foot. So they tried to get this guard as tight as they could, but it just didn't come up enough. So opportunity here for Jones.
Cheryl, you could probably speak to it. Not Russ can, but it's a women's game-related question. Take Dawn out of this team, or take your lead out of your team for several months, and what does it mean to you?
Well, I think it's how Jen calls her game is based on Dawn's performance. And so when you don't have Dawn up front making all those shots and those freezes, I think you play a little less aggressive style because she relies on her. Jen knows she's never going to get anything deep with Dawn. It's pretty incredible, her weight control. And I've often looked at her and, you know, wondered what her secret is for the weight she can throw. And I think she's got one of those deliveries. She comes out slow and she adds at the end. She's never having to pull off. And it's consistent over and over again.
So many people kick out to the hog line like it's going to be a hit, and they have to back off a bit. You lose your touch. You don't have any extension. She can get more rotation with that extension with not overthrowing it because she slid so light. You're absolutely right. It looks like it's a readable rock, too. You know?
Hard! You've got to go really hard. Just please.
Vicky Adams.
Yeah, keep going.
Sarah Reed, Hannah Sloan on the brush.
Hard, Anna. Go, Anna. Go. Whoa. Okay, well said.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to go.
One other game being played on this Saturday afternoon. There you see Erica Brown out of Madison, Wisconsin, the reigning U.S. champion, as she goes against Ayumi Ogasawara from Sapporo, the Japanese champion. Ogasawara with a steal of 1 in the first.
She said, I think that she'll get them all.
I agree. Okay. I think we gotta move it.
Pack.
Russ, you and I were talking about that before the game. I think that's a smart, and Eve does it, and she's only been playing for 19 years, but it's smart to call a game based on what you have coming in front of you. Don't call a game based on what you think it should be. You've got players with strengths, call the game around those strengths.
Yeah, and you change team members all the time, so it's tough to make that change. If you've been successful being aggressive, all of a sudden you have a team that's maybe outmatched at the front end. It's hard to make that change, isn't it?
Very.
Oh.
Oh, that'll spin away and out the back. So that little chip on the stone moves it over to up 8. It is
Throw that one straighter.
Muirhead that is sitting the shot rock at the back 4.
Whoa, where can you throw? Controlled?
Control, yeah.
Okay.
Eve did a fantastic job on that last come around for Team World. Came up way light. She aborted the original call. They swept it on the appropriate side to make it curl enough. Now there's that easy double raise.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard, Anna. Go.
Hannah Sloan against the grain, trying to hold the curl, get it by through the hole, and a little inside roll too.
That's the shot I'd like to see them change the weight control. They're so good at it, so they wouldn't listen to me, but a little softer weight, you can use your brushers. That's coming down pretty hard. That's at least a 10. Hog to hog, basically normal weight. You have to be a little finer to make those rolls with that weight.
What'd you say? Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Not listening to you either.
That's right.
Oh, you're good.
Cheryl.
Low now.
I was listening.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Jill Officer through the hole here. Nope. Now they're staggered. The hole's still there.
That way we're good.
I think we go there.
Right. Mine was masses at the end.
Yeah, you look at what is the shot that Jones has, and it's this come around here.
Okay.
Try and take that away.
Yeah, I guess even if we're... You'll finish at the end.
Yeah, I like this. Good 20. I think positive 20.
New spot.
What's, Cheryl, the determining factor whether you would... You're Muirhead, you've got a situation here, coming through the hole, maybe plugging that hole, or doing what they're doing now.
Yeah, you could come through and tap through that hole and kind of get the same thing, but I think this is a pretty good shot. You can get in here top button, and you can maybe take that double away, create a jam situation.
Hannah Sloan, Vicky Adams, Sarah Reed. They'll just wrap it around. So that double's still there, possibly, Russ?
On the left, yes, it is, but it won't help a lot, Vic, because the stagger guards that you talked about, these are the ones that Jennifer's worried about, because even if you make the W roll away...
Big duck behind it again.
Right.
Eh? Okay.
This is a prudent play here. You might get 3 here.
Caitlin Laws trying to bail.
Watch the yellows.
1, 2, and down touch 3 of them. Still leaves the Muirhead team sitting the 3, but that center line now is wide open.
Well, you definitely look at the scoreboard for this shot. They really want to make sure they score, so try and open it up. You're down 2 points.
Sorry.
One of those stones spins in behind the staggered guards covering the 8-foot.
That's a good point, Cheryl. A lot of teams, because they're down 2, might try to freeze one in their panic. You need to make sure you score here, and that's the only way to do it.
Get your one.
We're all there.
They're going to get forced now.
Can't for weight.
Well then.
Needs to curl then.
5, 6.
No.
Wow.
Can't at all.
Right, Vicky. Yep, go back.
That's supposed to be a center line guard.
Hard, Vicky. Go. Hard. Hard. Okay. Oh. Yep. Pass that one. Go. Past it. Okay. Well swept.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just a bit more positive.
Make that double
That's okay.
and just sit right there.
Okay.
A little too much
This one is,
spin on it.
this one's
She said she was
higher.
positive.
Right, and positive you tend to add a bit when you throw the draw, which sometimes adds a little bit of rotation, and the rock will glide for a while before it curls. Letting Team Jones off the hook here. Well-placed guard there. That would have been pretty good situation.
Off, Jill.
Oh. Caitlin Laws. How many? 1, 2. And there again. She'll get the one to the back. And gets away with the jam at the back. Shot stone, though, still belongs to Muirhead. Back edge of the button.
Nice shot, Caitlin.
Really great throw.
Caitlin's been watching Jill to win that game this morning. Same type of shot, double wiggle it in a really good spot.
Yeah.
That's the neatest part about this event. You get Jill officers out there throwing the game winning or losing shot. 5,000 people watching her by herself, no brushers. You don't get that opportunity very often, and she made it.
The second one, I don't think I deserved to back on that. No. Jen, what?
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hard, Vicky. Go.
And around and by.
Good D.
Oh, swept. Just, I don't know, sometimes if you throw too much, it doesn't throw at all, right?
Yeah, it's just that it's so fine the line.
I've
Freezes
just been,
or
generally I know that.
over there.
If we go here, actually, she blasts everything. I might be able to nose that
Yeah,
and get to,
that's true. I like it.
I think, here.
Okay.
She knows, Jen knows she's going to get forced here, so she's trying to look at some setup shot here to get her deuce. She looked at the corner.
Be there, maybe here?
Yeah.
A little risky going around the corner. I think she can play the freeze and hope she blasts that, and then you might get an opportunity with those guards.
I thought I
Right,
dropped
exactly,
mine.
Cheryl. He puts it here. If Muirhead comes down and rips everything out of there, there's this shot here. You could run that into there and have this one go that way, maybe still score 2. A veteran move. So the idea is freeze is good enough that everything has to be blown out of there with Eve's last one. There might be a shot for 2 with a nose hit, basically.
Yeah, you don't want to allow her to pick it again.
Split the team.
Got room. Really close, Caitlin.
Room.
T-line.
Line's good.
Yeah.
Great. Still have to move a little bit. Split the tee. No bounce.
No.
Dawn.
For the line. Gotta go.
Hold top, Caitlin. Okay, perfect. Nice shot. Good.
Wow, very nice. Right down on the nose. Frozen.
Perfect.
Shot stone.
The line at the end. Yeah. Nice weight.
Beautiful
It actually
shot.
almost looked like a pick.
You may
in the
want to
button.
now just straight come to the nose as you blast that. You don't want to give Jen that shot on those guards.
No, I know. It's just really blocked.
Ever.
You got to be so perfect on these, though. You can't roll off a little bit one way or the other.
I don't think she can get it out, so you're right.
Just straight nose.
Got no choice. Could play a little softer weight at it here to have a little better chance with the brushers.
Okay, stay close. Line good.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Muirhead, her last. Here in 2. Again, it's Vicky Adams. Trying to hold the line. Bang. And away it goes. So it leaves Jones sitting the 1. As we go right next door, you see Jones sliding back for her stone. Nicholas Edin. After the blank in one. Just the one in the top 8. Oscar Eriksson is fooling me and hiding something. But it looks like this is a draw for 2. Yeah, there it is. So Nicholas Edin is on the board to lead Pat Simmons 2-0.
Well, this will just be all weight. Throw it to T-line and hope you have the right ice. Try and catch as much of the button as you can.
Line's good.
Trim.
Line's great.
Close, Caitlin.
Right on the T line.
Needs to curl, Dawn.
Line will get there.
Line's good. Weight's close.
Line's
A little heavy.
perfect.
Little
right
heavy.
on the T line. It's really
Little
curling.
heavy. Line holding, Caitlin.
Officer,
Oh, it's all you.
left,
Perfect.
Q and right.
T-line, guys. Line.
All on its own. Are you
Sit.
got it, ladies?
Sit.
Have you got it? Have you got it? Oh, no.
One for sure. Takes out.
Very
One in
close.
measure.
Great throw.
Yeah, I'll measure them.
If you have to look twice, measure it.
My first thought is it's
Red
red.
nice. Red nice too. Nice throw, Jen. Well, on overhead it does, but I didn't get a chance to peek in.
No, I'm not sure.
Perfect line. A couple inches
Every angle I
lighter.
look at, I get it. I'm like, maybe it's us, maybe it's them.
That's what Jennifer can do to you with that draw weight that we talked about. She glued that perfect freeze on there, set up a chance for 2, and almost made it, or possibly did. We'll have to see.
Just before the 2, like a hair.
Just before the 2. From the Jones stone to the Muirhead stone. Wow. Yeah, that was a surprise. And Jill Officer thought it was them from the overhead. 2-2 through 2. Three sheets in play here at Orleans Arena. Our second visit to Las Vegas 2 years ago. Some 50,000. This year expecting close to 60,000 and a record for curling attendance in the United States. Keeping our eye on it so your eyes can see it at home. This is team play on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
And after that measure,
like
Jones picked up the deuce to tie it at 2.
Okay.
So here in the third, it will be Team World and Eve Muirhead that does have the last draw. She has the hammer playing the Redstones. And this is the Muirhead lead, Sarah Reed.
Okay, weight's close.
Line's good. Just wait, guys.
The old
Just for weight.
skips
Line's
deuce,
good.
unassisted.
Close, Anna.
Beautiful shooting.
Line's good. Yep. Hard, Anna. Go hard.
Only for weight line.
Wait, hold on. Go. Go back. Go back. Go. Stop.
Good, Seda.
You mentioned it last time we watched Eve when she played Rachel. A little less rotation, certainly than the Holman team, but also a little bit different than the Jones team. So they'll get that little bit more finish.
Here.
9.5. Okay.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, Holman probably throws the most rotation of all the women's teams we know, but Jones, they also throw good, clean, crisp rotation on theirs.
Dawn can do it with this nice bent, relaxed arm. That when she adds, she's adding it straight, and that's what gives her feel.
Okay, Dill. Just roll it off. Okay.
No.
Next track will be just the same as that one.
Well, the other women's game is on sheet A.
Just hack.
And Erica Brown out of Madison, Wisconsin has come back after giving the steal up in 1. Replied with a single in 2, and so they're tied
Weight's
at
close.
2.
Line's good. Just
This
T-line.
is Team World's bench down in the corner.
Where is it?
Weight's good.
Christopher Sva
Where is it?
on the right. Pal Trulson, the
Six is good.
coach of Team World, the Olympic gold medalist beside him.
Hard, Vicky. Easy, 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 easy.
Nice way.
Sit there, sit. Good there.
Good.
You're similar.
Yeah. You want to hit 3/4 and roll as flat as you can. I like an 8.
Okay.
Tough double, but Jill's capable of doing it. The big rotation, she'll get some extra kick when it hits. Plus the amount of speed she can actually throw.
Hard. Anything, Caitlin. Anything, anything, anything. Go. Go, go, go.
Great shot, Jilly.
Shot.
And over on the corner.
You notice how Jill hit, she hit, I don't know, 85% of that
About
thing
time.
and still rolls that far, as long as you use that right turn.
Oh, wait. Control.
So it's about time.
Okay, just make sure.
You want to air it.
Vicky Adams.
Okay, wait, Dowdy.
Tyson. What? Yeah.
I'd have to watch it out here. They haven't been out this far.
Hard, Anna. Hard. Hard,
And
Anna.
a slow.
Hard, 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 hard.
Nope. Now the squeeze. Oh, and then they'll just squish it to the back.
Okay.
Center line 12.
I think she was down out of her hand, but I also think new path and probably the pebble pulled off the weight again on top of it.
You're probably about bad here.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I should have played normal and
yeah.
just hit it.
There it is, you're right. It's just,
Like,
it's so easy to put your brain in neutral and just throw it and not realize what that spot's going to do to your stone.
Don.
Clean.
I think it might get harder. You know, you're now getting into the third, almost finished the third day of this event. They haven't had a lot of rest between. They've been out here cheering on the teams. The mental
Thought it was
lapses, you
wide.
kind of have to
Sorry.
take that second
Thought it was
breath
really
and
wide.
really confirm what weight you're throwing every shot.
Just your side, you call it.
Team Muirhead has to work for the blank now.
Normal. Yep.
whoa, yep, whoa, 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 Sarah, go hard.
Go, Sarah.
Hard, Sarah, hard, 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 hard.
Good.
Good, back.
Very nice.
Good. Well sweat.
We should have done that.
That makes up for it.
Don't be silly.
It's impressive when you know, you have a miss on your first shot and you resettle and come out. Back-to-back misses are what kills teams, but to come out and make a good one. That's
Well,
a
you were
bonus.
saying earlier about, you know, the fact that the good teams have good supporting casts. When you think about Eve Muirhead with Anna and Vicky having made that Olympic run, and then that was with Claire Hamilton, of course. And then after the Olympics, Claire left the team. I think she's taken up cycling now, if I'm not mistaken.
She
And
has.
Sarah Reed has come in, a former world junior
Nice,
champion.
Caitlin.
So she's been able to
Yeah.
find the piece
Hers,
in
yeah, I
Sarah.
agree.
But
I still think
the
hers
good
was a little
teams,
better.
look at Jones, for example. Jones and Officer go back to their junior days and a 94 Canadian championship. And then the addition of
Hard, Sarah.
Dawn first from Ontario, then Caitlin. This team's been together now since 2010.
Good there.
So much advantage to being together for, you know, so many years, because I think you start to learn tendencies. You understand what people will do in
Like one
high
more
pressure
guard.
games. There's just so many benefits to it, but it's finding four people that can, you know, play that schedule and commit that time, and they're all in the same situation family wise.
Yep.
That's the tough trick.
It is too much more, but a little bit.
What do you think, 8 foot?
Can't see.
Have a look. Keep her sliding. Go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Keep her sliding. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Good swing, Caitlin.
To the top 8.
Go normal.
Wait, normal.
Now, if you're Eve Muirhead, it's pretty simple at this point until you that last one, and you want to be able to blank, obviously. So some of these skips will actually try to roll this rock eventually to the spot
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
that they might be more comfortable with for the blank.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
maybe a shorter rollout.
Or a straight spot or something you've known. Obviously in this case Jones might roll to a different spot, but
Good, nice shot.
I used to try to get it to the back a little farther, a little less roll, like you say. If this was Eve's last shot, she'd have to roll 6 feet one direction or the other to get out of the rings. Not that that's impossible with the speed that's being thrown nowadays.
No.
Easy, easy.
So an exchange of stones.
I thought it was floating a bit.
And Jennifer could have rolled there. There's another example, because if Eve hits it dead on, Jennifer hits it dead on, I don't think she's in the rings. And that would make it the blank a lot easier.
Good,
Simple blank
roll
than
your
those.
big hand. Okay, put it up.
I think Jones' team is an example of a team that, the first trials in 2009 and they didn't get through that and they stayed together. Sometimes teams, they disband after that. They don't have the success they expect. They stuck together, learned a lot from it, come out and win the 2013 trials.
Okay, whoa.
There is a bit of room for Jennifer to stay.
So yeah. I like the end turn, yeah.
Don.
I'll throw a hair more weight.
Okay, do you like this ice?
Yeah. Off. Clean it.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Shot, Jen.
Told this story before, but
Okay.
Eve Muirhead is quite an accomplished golfer as well, and she had several opportunities to come to the United States on NCAA scholarships.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and turned them down. And, to continue with curling.
All-around athlete.
Clean. Oh, yes. Clean. Easy. Becky. Clean. You're good.
Good it is. Away it goes. And so the blank on the board here in 3. It remains a 2-2 tie. Quickly, let's go to Adine and Simmons. Final stone for Pat Simmons, facing 2. Shot rock is just off center, top edge of the 4. Second shot is at mat 12.
Clean. Gunner.
Brushes go up, acknowledge a nice shot, single point for Simmons. He's on the board, trailing Adine 2-1 on this Saturday afternoon in Las Vegas. Rachel Homan on the Team North America bench right now, but tonight she'll be on the ice, and we'll watch her 9:30 Eastern time as she goes against the reigning women's world champion from Switzerland, Alina Petz. 9:30 Eastern time this evening on GSN. Continental Cup, Day 3. Team matches in a 2-2 tie after that blank in 3. So we'll go to the 4th, and once again it will be Team World Eve Muirhead that does have the last rock. She has the hammer, playing the red stones. The Jennifer Jones lead is Don McEwen.
Stop room. Sweep for tight. You want to split center. Or bite center, like
You
quarter
can go,
of center.
Caitlin. I think you're okay for speed. You can go. She's got a curl.
Hard, Caitlin.
Hard.
Mine's real
Easy.
good, Caitlin. Keep her going.
Easy.
Just not in. Had a girl. 2 beauties, Dawn.
Again.
Good scrub. Ooh, am I
It just
dragging
puts
this?
so much
I
pressure
know.
on
I
the
went
other
to-
team, and they've got to do something with both of those stones. Are in perfect position.
come up light and overlap Dawn's guard.
Come on, Vicky. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Hard, Anna. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, hard, hard. Well set, guys.
Well scrubbed.
Okay. Slow there.
On guard. I think so, eh?
That was my thought, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there. I think I like the long guard. Yeah.
There you go, isn't
Split
it? To your
center.
point. Only 2 rocks thrown by Dawn. A long guard goes up here.
You're chasing.
Speed should still be okay, even though it'll get to the middle.
So, yeah, we played a few different
Sooner.
Okay, you got
Lots of line,
room.
lots of line, lots of line. Loads of line, I think it's all
We
there.
have room. Okay, we're there, Jen. Dawn. Halfway for sure. Not yet, Dawn. Not yet, Dawn. Halfway.
Whoa, it's all there.
No,
No, no.
man, no, no, no.
Finish it.
Trying.
Finish it.
Yeah, you gotta go, Dawn. You gotta go. 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 Go, go, go,
Right
go,
to center, right to
go, go.
center.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Good spot.
Good.
You know, you're not supposed to have fun. You're supposed to just keep everything in focus here. Wow. Stino Urso. No fun at all, eh, Stino?
Close. Close. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Hard, Anna. Hard, Anna. Hard, 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 hard. Go, 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 go.
What a shot.
Fantastic.
Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky Adams, great shot.
We talked about the Jones team playing the finesse shots to win battles. That's exactly what you see out of this team from Scotland. Makes them all get into motion here.
That's why it was so important that they swept Vicky's at least to get it so that they could run it back and it wasn't left staggered. Getting everything out of every shot.
Mid me.
Lots of line.
Line's good. Needs to curl a bit here.
Little light if anything.
Needs to curl a bit. Line's good. Line's good. Line's real good, actually. Line's real good. Keep her going.
Top
Okay,
eight.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Stop.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Good job.
Yeah, think so.
Same throw.
Yeah.
It's a long enough guard. You could throw like a hack weight, hit part of that yellow, maybe even get lucky behind the corner guard there.
Yeah.
But that's not Eve style. They're going to play that long run again.
Get right in the shot.
Jones has one under cover. Center line. Top 12, Adams.
Hard, Anna. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Again? Sure. And this time, exchanges stones. So now they're half buried.
I actually couldn't remember.
Nice.
It's hot today.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why when you're teaching a strategy lesson or you're trying to learn as a young skip, you don't have to get stuck on one style. I don't think Jennifer Jones calls that shot.
No.
They play the soft weight, come around tap, maybe roll behind the corner. 2 in a row. Beautiful run.
Drop tap. Hard. Whoa. Whoa, Jill. Okay, whoa. Get the shot.
There it is. Soft weight, come around tap. Nice shot.
I kind of got caught in the middle on that one. Heard Jen say I should have got you off sooner. They could have maybe got the roll behind.
Good finish there, more.
Try to catch an idea. Clean! 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 Yeah! Hard, Vicky! Hard, Vicky! Hard! Hard! No. Actually, no. Good, Anna. Good. Oh, swept, guys.
We just want to roll to here. Okay.
The center guard's so long, Jennifer can't ignore this and go around the center because it'd be so easy to get at it. You have to hit it.
What kind of weight? 9.5?
They really want to roll here. She ends up nosing, and you might see Eve ignore it and go around on hers.
Really hard.
Hard! Oh, you got
Really
that?
hard, really hard, really hard. Right on the nose. Sorry, Caitlin, that was my fault. Nice throw.
And right on the beak.
Thought it would come up there.
It curls, yeah. We're like, ooh, that was a nice throw. Good brush.
Well, after giving up the steal of one in the first, Erica Brown has turned around and stolen one in the third to take a 2-1 lead over Ayumi Agasawara of Sapporo. I figured it out. You're our Apollo Creed.
Becky!
You got the mohawk,
Really
you'd be Clubber
hard,
Lang and just.
Hard, Becky! Come on, Becky, go, go!
Rocky would never wear that. Rocky didn't do that. That was Apollo
Should
Creed.
do that pretty good. Okay.
It's a little bit of a straight spot out there.
You
Thought she threw it pretty good.
And you watched Caitlin's move more than they thought with the other turn, so it's that same pattern where it's a little high in the middle, if you can visualize it that way, more curl to the sides.
Okay, you got it.
But with draw weight, everything finishes, doesn't it?
It does. Just you get that. The break point's just later. It's probably closer to the hog line, a little after the hog line when it starts to really go.
You're done. Like to go for weight, Joe?
A little bit for line.
Just bite the 8, guys. Close. Line's good, yeah, bro.
Line's good.
Line straight. It needs to stop.
Half of the 8.
It needs to sit, guys. It needs to stop.
Yeah, it needs to stop.
It needs to stop.
Good.
Real good.
Perfect. Good shot, Dan.
Good. Just didn't want it to come out the other
Yeah,
side.
no, I know. Yeah.
Thinking more to the hand.
I think that hand's trickier.
To think.
Just because
Yeah,
of that
great
back, so
thinking with Jen. You come out the other side, and it then gives Muirhead a hit and roll behind the corner. So just make sure she shows them this side of the stone.
I think he's going to have to ignore it because he can't really get at it unless you play the run back, and then you're forced if you miss it. So try for the deuce this way.
My first thought was the other hand, but the sand should be okay.
Yeah.
I think we've got a little bit more we can
Is
get.
that enough ice?
Maybe not. Yeah. Is it about the same as straw shot?
It's very similar, yeah.
Okay. I think that's enough.
10 will be close.
That should be enough ice, I think. Give me an inch more. Yeah.
Pretty nice surface when you're using a rock in the 8-foot for a guard.
Can come right around.
Okay, line's good. Weight's close. Where's your weight? Top
Seven.
four, guys.
Oh,
Way
way
only.
Becky, get ready. Sit up.
Top 4 is where Anna Sloan has it brushed down, trying to wrap it around the stone, just top edge of the 8. And around they go.
Okay.
And it'll just peek out the other side.
Okay.
Look at that break. They were calling room at the hog line, and then it was
Yeah,
gone.
not bad.
Little less rotation. I think that makes a big difference with these stones.
Her weight was actually pretty good.
Let's you see, you're right. Look how much room there is there.
And then look at it go.
And that's the reason it's a hair heavy. They had to brush it just to get it by.
You don't need to move it, but you need T-line.
And that's either a great come around or awful. Depending where this one stops.
This is the same shot Jen had the very
Probably needs to
first
finish
end
it at the end.
for her deuce. Same exact path. Or I guess second end that was.
I think we can hurt it.
A little bit.
Line's good. Weight's close.
Shot stone.
Line only. Whoa.
Back of the button.
Line only. Back 4. Heavy.
Last
Back
rock.
4.
Jennifer Jones.
I know, but you gotta get it. You gotta get the back one.
You gotta
It's
hit
heavy.
it. Gotta get there.
Okay.
Drag it over. Oh, nothing.
Sorry. Didn't think it'd be quite that heavy, actually. But it's heavy.
You guys think I had that much more?
No.
We've taken a wee bit, right?
No, I didn't.
We called it a wee bit, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Keep really back forward.
A little puzzled with the speed there, wasn't she? And my only guess is it's two ends, a few more rocks down that spot. They just brushed Eves hard to get it by. It warms it up a little bit.
Yeah, the sweepers even seem surprised they didn't think it had that much.
Yeah.
And now they don't have to fool with that stone. They've got a little bit more room. Need half a stone in the 8-foot for two.
Line's good to go.
Okay, then go.
Line's good. Wheel. Line.
Go then.
Sarah Reed, Vicky Adams with the carry.
Keep on it. Keep on it. Keep on it, guys. Keep on it.
We're good.
That's it.
And good they are.
Good, Eve.
There's the two, but it was that first an absolute beauty by Eve Muirhead as she wrapped it around. Put two on the board. Team World.
The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
One of your experiences here in Las Vegas has to be dining, and one of the hottest restaurants right now is Alain Ducasse's Reveilla on top of the Delano Hotel. Bruno Rieu from Marseille is the executive chef. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you. And
now
welcome
you
to
like smaller plates. We always assume you have to fill your plate, but what you like to do is have somebody taste everything.
We like to share, we like to try as many dishes as we want, so they need to be smaller.
So everybody gets a taste. What have you made for us, please?
Octopus salad and cocoa bean, marinated bream with citrus, and a French caponata provençal.
And the idea is you put these on and then everybody reaches and everybody tastes.
Correct, and we have a good time.
Merci, chef.
Je vous en prie, merci.
Bonne chance.
Merci beaucoup.
The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Before we resume play, let's update you on the other women's game. Ayumi Ogasawara from Sapporo against Erica Brown, Madison, Wisconsin. The reigning U.S. women's champion. Final stone. And it's the Americans and Team North America sitting the 3. Ogasawara throwing. Yoshimura calling line. Onondera and Omaya on the brush, trying to come through the hole, and they will not, and so that results in a steal of 3. 5-1 as they go to the break. Brown and North America leading. As we welcome you back after that deuce by Team World and Eve Muirhead, they lead at 4-2. It will be North America and Jones with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 5.
Get off till.
Well, that was Skip's deuce again for Eve Muirhead. Perfect come around, forces a miss.
4-2 lead for Muirhead on the scoreboard, and as we take a look at the numbers, one number stands out for Muirhead's team. That's Anna Sloan at just 63%, and so far disappointing games for both Jill Officer and Jen Jones, both at 72% through 4. The numbers are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years.
It's kind of curling unnaturally, that one.
Okay. Not bad.
It's really been all Jennifer Jones if you really think about it. First time Jennifer missed twice, jam a little heavy in the first one, jam, then wrecked in the guard, gave up a steal of 2. Next end, she came back with 2 incredible shots, the freeze and the draw of the button to tie the game. And she just missed 1 out of 2 there to give Eve that nice shot for 2.
Hard line, really, really hard. Hard.
Whoa, 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 off, right off. You got nothing.
My fault. Sorry, Dawn. God, it looked like she got that going.
Oh, come on, Jen. It's just me.
Jill's taking responsibility, says it's her sweeping.
Easy hack.
Okay.
It's always a key for the skip. You try to read it out of the player's hand. Sometimes you read it wrong. That's when you maybe rely on the thrower to say, hey, no, I didn't. I threw that good, or I did get it going.
Okay, wait.
Hard, Taylor.
Hard, Taylor.
Whoa.
All the way.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. All the way, all the way. Keep going. Go, 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 go.
Hard, Taylor. Go, go, go.
Sneak it by.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, dear. Oh, gosh, they got across the nose. And roll it under, and it may be peeking out the wide side, but the fact that they got across the nose
didn't look possible.
Great shot, Bet. Good. That was a bit.
so that close.
Oh.
And then across,
Fine, it was played for.
and now rolling underneath, then they're just coming out the other side.
What weight was that?
And actually didn't want to roll that far because the whole 8-foot's wide open now with a couple of guards for Jones' chance to put some pressure on here.
Lots of line.
Yeah, it would have been nice just to sit there, maybe sit edge to edge, take this away.
Yeah. Pull 4.
Trying.
It's really trying.
No.
Sit, Jill. Sit, Jill. Sit, Jill.
Good.
There you go.
Think so.
Either the freeze or the run. Eve likes the freeze. So.
Yeah, okay. That was her first goal. 25? 20? Right up to that.
Just going to freeze this up. Then the run back's there if you can get this lined up perfectly.
Okay, wait, slow, but let
Probably dead weight, so just line
I know,
skate.
easy for line.
let him go.
Okay, then go.
Where's the weight?
Easy, looks okay.
Anna.
Looks okay. No, sit.
Anna.
Right, go, Anna. Go on, get the weight right.
Anna.
Line's fine, just get the weight right. Right, Anna, you can go.
Weight's
good. Anna, you can go now. Go, Anna, go. Go, 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 go.
Good bet.
Cross foot.
8 foot.
Good job.
Great shot, but it cues up the red-yellow onto that back one.
Fully. You got room.
I think it's close, guys.
Line's good. Fully.
Line.
Tight out, Caitlin. It needs to curl here. The line's good.
I think it's gonna get there.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, whoa, I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. That rock just goes sideways, yeah.
Good. Good.
I should have just stuck it. I thought it was a
Caitlin.
Yeah,
Might as well wait down. Think so.
It finishes so hard once it gets to that center line.
And I never gave it anything. So
Same as that hit.
yeah.
Okay.
Just for weight.
And a slow.
Line's good.
Stay far. Hard then. Right to it. Hard, Taylor. Hard, guys, it's good.
Go, 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 guys.
Hard. Get behind it, Sarah. Go. Get in behind it. Go, go, go.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, there.
Good. Cross foot, guys.
Good.
Good.
Change a little bit of the angles, I think. 3/4 is perfect. Just don't want to hit it too high.
Yeah.
Tight hole.
Okay?
Oh, that's Caitlin's throwing verb. No, that's her throwing verb. Just switch with her. Sorry, switch with Dawn.
Those reds are just lined up so good. Try and run the yellow in, both yellows in, and see if you can rearrange things a bit.
Get at her.
Or we go here. But everything looks better. We're kind of in trouble.
I don't mind the first call.
Okay. What?
First call, albeit tricky. Yellow would take that top red one that was just thrown, and both yellows might stay, including the one that shot rock. I'd like that a wee bit better. I'm not sure if this accomplishes too much here.
Pretty good. I hit a little bit early.
I think Jennifer's assuming Team Muirhead will tap this one. But they might not.
Looks heavy.
Yep.
Oh boy, don't set up a yellow double.
Fighting 8.
Hard for weight on. Go, 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 go,
Really,
go.
really. Oh, just that last stone. They couldn't sneak it by, but it'll roll. And they are sitting the 2.
Oh, I thought you threw kind of same as Joe. Like it wasn't that bad.
Well, tomorrow it'll be the Australian Open that gets underway. You'll see coverage on TSN 2 and 4 beginning at 7 p.m. Novak Djokovic seeded number 1. Milos Raonic 13. Serena Williams is number 1 on the women's side. Eugenie Bouchard just coming off a tune-up event where she lost the final in Hobart, but because of her health problems is not seeded.
A lot here.
Clean. No. Clean.
Becky.
Clean.
Stay close.
Hard, Vicky.
Go, go, go.
Really hard, Vicky.
Go, go, go.
Really hard. Really hard.
Go, go, go.
Hard. Hard.
Go, 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 go. That's fine.
Okay.
I didn't mind that rolling out.
That's fine.
I think we got to do what we were trying to do before.
I think so,
I think
yeah.
the roll out is better than just a little bit of a roll and give her something back in there.
I think so.
All
It worked
day
out
long.
better. Anna's out turns hanging today. There's 2 or 3 she's had like that, but I think you're right. It's a better result anyways in that shot.
Okay, kind of wait.
Just top 12. Like we can't bounce off.
Okay.
If anything, we can get a hair short of it. So that was like back button.
Looks like quite a bit less to me.
Oh my god, it was quite a bit less.
Tight, Jen.
It's not bad, eh? Hey, you gotta
Not
stop.
bad.
Where are
Tight.
you?
Tight.
You gotta stop.
Oh.
We need to rub. We need to rub here.
Done.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Caitlin.
Tough one.
What happens if we sit there?
Well, anywhere. Well, she's still going to have a wide draw. I think anywhere. If we can sit right here, then what does
So
she do?
even if we were to sit there, what she have?
what does she do? And if we can get shot, then
But why don't we go for this then, Eve? I think we go for
and if
touch
it's
and
sitting looking perfect, go
I
there.
just don't want her to be able to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only error you
Yeah,
don't
like
want
what
here
was-
is to be anything behind the
Let's
tee
go
line.
here
So
first.
I think
anything
let's
from
take
top 8 right through to
Yeah.
shot would be fine.
Right, like that's good. And Eve's saying even if we could ever get the perfect line, if you could ever get it there, it would be great. But it's really a setup shot where you just go here,
moves the yellow
and
right
then
back, or-
hopefully with your next one you could do something like that, get rid of that yellow.
I think that's what we
It also
said,
prevents
Yeah.
Jennifer's come around, doesn't
We
it?
can get,
Does.
just touch both of them.
Yeah.
And if it is
You
looking...
don't want to be shot here.
Well, no, but if the line is looking perfect, then make it just touch button, but we don't play for that. If you know what I mean.
top 4.
Clever thinking. They originally
Somewhere
thought
right
guard
down here.
to stop the come around, but the come around would still be there.
Be
So
there.
bring it in tighter.
Skip Stones here in 5. Eve Muirhead, her first. She leads 4-2.
Weight's good. Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Just here, guys.
Line's good.
Stay close. 4, 5.
Hard, Sarah!
Hard, Sarah.
Hard! Go!
Yeah.
Hard, Sarah!
Hard, Sarah. It's really
What a
good.
great carry again here. Reed and Adams looking good here.
Whoa,
And
Go!
There they are for shot stone.
Perfect brushing.
I was just petrified they were going to take it too far.
Now it's shot stone, but what else, Russ, makes it good?
It's buried. It's really good. It's not going to be easy for Jen to do anything with that. Fantastic shot. And Eve threw it perfectly. If they don't brush it all the way, it's still a good shot. She threw it to her brushers.
Now, she could have taken that a little deeper, maybe, right? Is
Yeah.
that the fact that it's a little higher, is that even better, Cheryl?
Yeah, you take it even a little bit deeper now. You're flirting with giving them something to come down to. So I think anywhere, like we said, kind of 8 foot top 4. And then at the end, they realized the way it was perfect to get shot.
Wow.
For my 4.
Hey, Jen.
Jennifer's
You guys
taking
like just back forward, just try to tap it?
Yeah.
her 4 rock here, thinking she'd get a little more bite with it, a little more curl.
Oh, I don't think hack.
I like
back ring.
The odd one of these have trapped for a while. She cannot overthrow this.
Well, and the problem with this is you'll be so careful not to chip off the top red ones that you might roll away and give Eve Muirhead something back in.
Like a red yellow double, maybe.
Back line.
Nice speed if it's back line.
Back line.
Back line, Caitlin. Hard, Joe.
Big carry. Why, by 1, by 2, catch it, yes, and squeeze it out the back. Great throw, great brush, great shot.
Big shot, Jen.
Really nice roll.
I was like, whoa, really?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Wow, that's just world class. Like you can't see an inch of this red rock. She hits half of it. But maybe more importantly, doesn't stop there to set up a double. Remembering to throw the right speed is so important.
And then it gives the sweepers and the line caller the chance to manage it.
Okay, line similar. We're
Okay,
wait, okay.
Can't be deep here. That's the only way to give up two.
Whoa, just a wait.
Guys, Becky. Becky.
No. Watch out, Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hard, Vicky.
Sarah Reed left, Vicky Adams on the right.
Hard, Vicky.
Once again, directional, trying to push that stone in that direction. Take it a little deeper now. And she'll sock another one around, but this one just a little deeper behind the tee line, back of the button.
You got it. Okay.
Now there's a chance here for Jen.
No question.
The all sweeping at the end. Make sure you've got the line and take it at the end to tap
We
it
don't
for
have to
2.
move it.
Great attempt again by Eve, but something like that might have made a little more sense.
Hey, Jen.
Would have been an awfully tough way to score 2.
Okay, let's make this.
Well, she's got an outside chance of stealing still, but
The
a 2's a possibility here. And just a hair lighter than last time.
Final stone. Down by a couple.
It's good.
Room, Jill.
Quiet tap. 4-2.
Back 8. Back 8.
Dawn. Easy. Hard. Jill.
Try to carve it in there.
Hard, Dawn.
Wrap it around that one. Wrap it around that one and that one and tap it back for 2.
Really nice, Jen. Really nice. Good pair. Yeah.
It's like throwing at a ghost. You know it's down there. You just can't see it. We're tied at 4. Two terrific shots by Jennifer Jones. Let's take a look at her first.
Well, the key on this one was the weight, but also to make sure you get your brushers and your line color and roll away so there's nothing back in. Perfect roll.
So then Muirhead comes that little bit deep. Still not a lot. Probably can't see anything, and she comes up with this.
Yeah, anywhere shorter, this shot's not available, but this is still world class. Look at it, hairs by the guard, very soft weight, takes a chance on a steal, sticks it for 2.
To tie the game. Shots of a Canadian champion, an Olympic gold medal winner. The key shots brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. We're tied at 4 as we go to the 6th here at the Orleans Arena Saturday afternoon. Our continuing coverage, Continental Cup from Las Vegas, and here in 6 it will be Team World Eve Muirhead that does have last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Redstones.
Great shot making this game. The weight control from all the players has been
fantastic.
I just think they could have on Eve's, you know, anywhere, like we were talking, anywhere kind of 8 foot.
Yeah.
Didn't need to be that perfect, just trying to make it really hard. They were trying to get the steal rather than
I think
force.
so, yeah.
Do it. Yeah, 8 foot.
Got no line for that.
Do it.
Got no line for it, Caitlin. Okay, but I don't know. It's gonna be really okay.
Normal.
Well, after falling behind and giving up the steal, 4 points stolen, Ayumi Ogasawara has come back with 1. Still trails Erica Brown 5-2. And Nicholas Adine with a single in 5. Now leading 3-1 over Pat Simmons.
Clean, 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 clean. Good.
Good, Theta.
They wanted that one out. That could force them.
I think we want to nose that. Here.
Sorry, 10, she said?
It's those little things when you're playing a great team you don't get away with. And Eve hit that right where they wanted to for the double. Didn't realize it was down a little bit from what the weight choice was the call, and sticks in the corner.
Good deal.
Good solid.
And here's a play that Eve will make a lot of other teams won't. They threw the corner for a reason. Go around the corner.
Weight okay or hair
Eve's
solid?
concerned about that
Little
rock in
solid?
the danger zone and then center strip that can be raised. Might even make the double.
Yeah, and that might be what has kind of led her to play this call rather than just come around. But I agree. I think this is always her call.
Hard, Anna. Gotta go hard. Hard, Anna. Go, go, go. Hard, Anna. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Go the other way for a corner.
Go, 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 go. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave a corner.
Okay, sorry.
Tight guard.
Good audible. In's not good. Yeah, it's definitely there.
Jill officer.
Dawn slid in here too, so I wonder if it's just getting
Okay, forget it's not there. It's not there. It's
a little
not there,
quicker on them.
I should know, throw normal to try and keep it high.
Another brain fart.
A lot of options with this. Roll behind the corner or even long roll to the one that's biting edge of 12.
For Vicky Adams.
Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Yep, yep. Hard. Hard.
Love to roll it in behind that guard, but she'll bang it right on the nose.
Now because of that little nibbler, they can exchange stones here. It's a force.
I think we go there. Okay. Throw here. 9.5?
Yeah.
Yep.
the stick. Needs to sit. Really low. Okay, good.
Is that up, Jen?
I think it'll be similar weight down here.
Yeah, I think this will move nice as well, so get us on it early.
25, 20?
I haven't had many this way either. You hear Anna saying, I think it'll move here. Caitlin threw a hit down here that curled more than she thought.
Feels like it might
Wait,
be
it's
something under
close.
it.
That looks heavy.
Wait, it's close.
Looks heavy.
Yeah, we're
Close for line, though.
close for line. We're at 9.
Well then.
It's coming down.
Where?
8. We can't touch for weight at all. No, 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 no.
No, nothing.
It should die. Come on, sit down. Sit down. You okay?
And Sid, it finally
Yeah, no,
does.
it's
But I
fine.
tell you, that was probably one of the worst
She
judge
lied.
stones. The brushers thought it was fine. Skipper thought it was heavy.
That's fine.
We're not sure going out to the wings. They probably haven't been out there, and you're not sure if it's going to come down or not.
Yeah, they didn't have that spot mapped.
No, and you're overthrowing because you expect it to come down, but it doesn't curl.
There you go, Vic. We need a GPS. Have a GPS app that would negotiate some of those come around.
I can just see it now. Recalculating, this shot is heavy.
Keep going. Okay, good.
No, she'll hang it on the edge.
Very nice.
Shot stone.
Same won't be far away.
Okay, so just what did you get on that? Did you make it 19? 19.
All right, similar weight, they say this time. Sarah Reed trying to just push that stone in that direction. And then the rub and roll off. But she pushes it back. They are sitting 2
That's good.
with last rock, Eve Muirhead. Here in 6.
Okay. Bumper.
You got it.
She's going to give the double a try here.
No, she's talking about bumper weight.
Interesting.
So that, to me, would be maybe more like a soft weight.
Maybe roll on top.
Yep.
Go down.
If I miss the double, it's not good. So I think
Like this.
Just playing the soft way roll on top.
Playing the percentages.
Hack? No, we're good. We're bump.
No.
Bump. Weight's good.
No.
Close. I think it'll curl.
Jill?
Hard.
No, Jill! Whoa!
Hey, nice shot.
Wow. Following up those 2
Beat it, Jen.
wonderful
Good girl.
stones in 5 with a beauty there. Over on the corner and sitting for shot stone.
Perfect.
Freeze tapping, I guess. Rolled it a little bit too far. Sorry.
No, it's
Pretty good.
That would be a little bit
corner
picky.
freeze.
Yeah.
She's a perfectionist. That's
Sim, can you wait?
Yeah.
Stay here.
It definitely will curl big at the end.
Okay, where's the weight?
Line's big.
Wait, line's good.
No, looks large.
Oh,
Looks
it's large. It looks large. 7. Whoa.
No,
Weight's
no,
good.
no.
Oh, it looks large.
Sarah!
Weight's good. Whoa, it looks low.
Whoa.
Oh.
We're there for weight.
Jeez.
And nothing.
Okay.
Good.
Now it
That's okay,
does
your shot.
stop, and it appears to be the shot stone at the moment. A little rub off their own.
Yeah, actually, we can just peel it out.
Yeah.
Nice little clip this one.
Yeah, I think just the same shot. I know the ice.
Got it.
Same kind of weight again?
She could play some weight at this and roll away. She just doesn't seem too certain what it'll do with weight. So just playing the
We
same
just play
shot.
the same shot, like same weight.
It ended up in
Nothing
a
less.
pretty nice spot for Eve. So when you can see there, you can't tick the yellow, you're in trouble, and you don't want to whiff it either. So
That's the way. Oh, it got out.
Final stone for
My favorite
Jennifer
one.
Jones,
A little more.
Team North America.
Clean.
Here in 6.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Part done.
Oh. Oh. Clean. Clean. Yep. No roll.
She will
Good
roll
shot.
it
Good.
away. Taps both reds. Sitting 2 for sure.
Shot, Jen.
Forces on.
Just a sweep bit of hair.
When you said yeah, I didn't.
I was thinking to make the double.
Yeah. Okay, just fill it. Fill it. Yeah.
Get her blank, I think, would be ideal.
It's already calculating. Okay, what we'll do is we're going to give up the single here. We'll go to 7. Russ, try to hold them. We'll blank it, and we'll take that hammer down by 1 to 8.
yeah, exactly.
Where's the waist?
That's the usual plan for most of the top teams because there's so much curl out here. You should be able to get around the corner guards and get your deuce. This has to be made first.
Full 8.
It's Harlan. Go, 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 go.
Adams,
Yeah, go back.
Reed,
You're
full
good,
8.
You're good. You're good. That's it, guys. Good. Good.
Well played end again by Jones and company, forcing Muirhead to the single in 6.
We were in Bern before this, so it's been quite a long time.
Yeah, and we were the skin, so it's, I feel like we've been on the, yeah.
Yeah. Well done in that one.
Oh, thank you.
I should have played normal.
You're probably a bit bad here.
Yeah, I know. I was saying I should have played normal and just hit it.
I still think I could have taken more ice, so it curled the whole way down the sheet, so.
To turn like on my hack mic, I threw that a little bit straight. I was like, I wish I did.
Don't mind this as a first call, and then
That's what we said,
you can always run.
Yeah, like this. We can get just touch both.
Yeah.
And if it is looking
To be shot here.
well, no, but if the line is looking perfect, then make it just touch button. But we don't play for that, if you know what I mean.
Before we get back to that game, let's check in on Nicholas Edin against Pat Simmons. That little biter out there on the edge of the 12. That's going to come into play here for Pat Simmons. Trying to get their game in shape. They'll head off to Arizona, Tempe, where they will play in the Ed Wernick Classic next weekend with the likes of Mike McEwen, Jim Cotter. And that will get them their deuce, and they're all tied through 6 with Nicholas Edin. Team Canada this year's Tim Hortons Brier in Ottawa. This weekend, 4 days here at the Orleans Arena. Our second visit to Las Vegas for the Continental Cup. Muirhead gets the single, forced to take it, draws the 8-foot. So it will be Jennifer Jones and the team from the St. Fidel Curling Club in Winnipeg, and Team North America that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 7.
Well, the center guard went up by Eve Muirhead, and then Dawn came a little deep and allowed that freeze by Sarah.
I heard Jennifer whisper just as her end was ending there that ideally we blank this end and try to score 2. There's a lot of teams that would disagree with that. A lot of teams will do that. That's the beauty of this sport. There's no more than one way to skin a cat, isn't there?
Sit, Dawn, sit.
Well, you know, Eve knows that typically up one, you go top 4, but she knew that they'd play out the blank, so that's the center guard trying to get the force.
Wow, I haven't heard that in a while.
Same. Yeah.
One way to skin a cat. Really?
My grandma used to say that.
Oh,
There we go.
that.
Okay. Hello, SPCA.
Okay, wait's close. No, just not. No, just not. Wait's good. Game it long. Wait's good. Wait's good. Five, set.
We have this man here.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Oh, you can't get away with anything anymore.
Nothing.
No, we're good. Anna, right, Anna, go, Anna.
Line looks good here.
Hard, Anna, go, 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 go. Whoa.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Very nice.
That blank's looking unlikely now.
Yeah, I think I gotta do something here.
Sure.
Erica Brown out of Madison, Wisconsin, added to her lead, picking up 1 in 6. Now up 6-2 on Naomi Ogasawara of Sapporo. So a North American lead there. A world lead in our game and a tied game on sheet B, the men's game. So they'd split the points right down the middle, the 3 available. If it ended at this moment.
Worst case scenario on that run back, they just lost it, underswept it a tad.
I think we can move it now.
Leaves another guard.
I think just a wee bump. Yeah. How much do I need to move it? Like half an inch? No. Half a stone. Okay. So you'll need to throw easy hack. Back 12. Yeah, you've got to move 3. Okay.
Two different wavelengths here. The thrower's talking
I
about
just don't want to be on the high side. That's
tapping it to sit
no,
1.
You won't,
Eve wants it
just
removed.
No, that's fine. Similar to my hack weight that's over curled up here. It's a 90. That should be close, I think.
To be careful, because it's the Eve's putting the broom down for somebody else that could be throwing a different speed than what Eve's thinking, and you see that a lot.
Yeah, the confusion with what I'm going to throw in your icing for.
Yeah. What is the goal? Is the goal to tap, freeze, and sit 1, or are you trying to remove the enemy stone?
Hard, Anna! Hard, Anna! Hard!
Hannah Sloan. Center line guard coming up quickly.
Yep, go, Tina, go.
Wanted to get right to the nose. Well, she moves it back to the back 12. Sitting 3 without last rock here in 7.
That left that yellow one. That was the concern Eve had.
9.5.
Either move it an inch or 2 so that the red one that's now shot can't be removed, or get it out of play. It was kind of in between.
Well, we just saw where one hung on the edge. Turned out to be a second point for Pat Simmons.
Right.
No.
Whoa, Dawn.
Caitlin.
Whoa!
Caitlin, hard.
Yep, hard, sorry.
Hard. Back red, Caitlin. Back red. Stay with it. Okay, that's pretty good.
See, this thing's turning around this end now. 2 yellow in play.
Yeah, that was my first call. I think so.
That worked out really good. So run that stone, I think.
To hit that yellow and miss your red, you probably roll out unless you're throwing hack weight. Then it's an easy double to sit 2. So Eve's recognized that. She's going to throw a cap on it.
Straight guard.
Okay, Russ, let's go back to the thought that we heard from Jen Jones as the last end finished up. Let's blanket, if we can, get through. Now, there's another team on the ice, and they want to play too.
We're halfway.
Can you draw a team into play? Can you draw a team into... What am I looking for? She wants Jen to blank, but is Eve going to draw her in? Did Jennifer get drawn into this?
Well, only because of some rocks that weren't in the right spots. That's all. I don't think Jennifer was fooled strategically. But because Eve's now sitting 2 and that yellow is so... Jill's is so hard to remove. He's just going to throw a guard on it and make Jones work for this. I like what Eve's doing. It's dangerous. There's risk because there's just a run double here.
Is there a blank still in the mind of Jen Jones, Cheryl?
Well, no, I think she's actually looking now with 2 stones in the rings of hers. I think she's looking. She's got a great opportunity if she can open this up. They miss a guard, and she's got an opportunity now to play that run back on the yellow. Two of the yellow stones in the rings, and I think you can start looking at possibly getting a deuce.
Well, what these world-class teams are good at is switching that strategy. She's gone from blank to let's score 2.
Yep.
Now, a lot of coaches go, no, what's your plan? Stick with it. You have to be adjustable.
Caitlin Laws runs that by.
Missed the double. She really wanted that double peel.
Back it up with her.
I'll give you a wee bit more.
Yeah, I think let the sweepers. So I'll just go for the same weight and let you take it.
Yeah, I don't think you can take any
Look
off
at
it.
the ice here. Eve's just about out in the first row of seats to put this guard on.
It's more positive. It's more positive, guys. Line's good.
Easy.
Easy, guys.
Same spot. Go, Tina. Go, Tina. Same spot. Hard, Tina. Hard, Tina. Go, go, go.
Anna said she was more positive, which could cause this to run a little bit, not curl.
Go, 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 go.
Do you cover anything, or is it in the hole?
It's right in the hole.
Oh.
You got to cross it a hair?
You have any errors at edge edge?
I have like a quarter rock of space.
Wow.
I think we could throw here then.
Run double to sit 3
I
here.
think we might need a hair more.
Hair more weight?
Yeah.
Okay, 8.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the cruelest sport
You
sometimes.
try
You
to
make some
cross it if
brilliant
we
shots,
can.
and the ones you think are easy. That's a foot
I don't think
heavier.
it'll
It curls
do.
enough.
You like that?
Yep.
Let's make this.
Well, she probably threw the same weight on the first one, but she was more positive.
Back
Might
it
have
up.
popped it out to the heavier stuff, and they just couldn't carry it.
This is huge. If you can thread the needle here, you can sit as many as 3.
Caitlin Laws. Officer. McEwen. Nothing. Nothing. Through the hole. Nothing. 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 Oh, not quite something, but she is sitting 2, 3, 4 shot stones. Still belongs to Muirhead.
We need to finish it, I think.
Yeah. Sorry.
Little unlucky.
Yeah, just had to curl up a little bit more.
Very usable stone, though. 3 yellow in play.
And one very lonely red.
You make that guard a couple more times, there's a good chance to steal as many as 2. Now you have to be really careful.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like hit and rolling right as far as like you can. I'm just going to throw normal.
Because I could also play the come around.
Yeah.
He's going to try to roll over behind the center, which is really just a little off center of the red one. Sit 2.
Easy, easy, easy. Close. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Skip stones here in 7. Eve Muirhead first. Where's this going to go?
Go back, go back. Go, 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 go.
Oh, and it backs up.
Nice stone.
Now, is there a double through the hole? A raised double through the hole?
The raised double could be there.
I'm just worried this 3 just rolls to here, though.
What else do we do? Draw? If I throw peel, you don't think I can...
They think you're leaving it for now.
That's okay.
Just throw the out.
That's okay. Then we're all set.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Okay. What do you guys like? Do you like that?
That was my first thought, yep.
Or we draw here.
We like the run.
It's a half rock.
What does she do if we draw? She freezes. We might have this for 2.
What is the
I'm
bench
just thinking
like?
out loud. I said if we draw,
Or the crowd?
or she might freeze. And
All
then
time?
we might have this for 2. We'll play it now and she's the draw. And we could probably tap it.
Clock's already running. We didn't call a timeout.
We didn't call a timeout. Okay. Do you guys like it? I don't know if we can get it. Like, I'd have to go thin across.
Yeah.
And I'm probably losing everything, which is fine. Like, you might get the blank out of it. Or do I just draw here? But if I draw here and she draws on top,
I know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And then you.
I like the run.
Just gotta be careful, Caitlin, if I nut that. Like.
Yeah.
With Pio?
I think so. Yeah.
I like the call, Cheryl. I think you can sit 2. I don't know whether the one you're going to run in here, the thrown rock might stay, but when you run this in to get the red double perfect, you might lose one of them.
But it is pretty poker straight on field. So.
I think that one will go if you make the double.
To come around draws there, what would you do?
I like this.
I do too.
I like this call.
Now, dead on, yellow dead on, the red one at the highest red one will stay. It'll stick. So you have to cross, get this a little on the inside of the center side to make this double.
Is that in the ice?
Yeah. Oh, no, wrong again.
Bit of a bad break for Team Muirhead. That they rolled to a spot that there's a raised double. Still has to be made.
Watching as well, Ogasawara and Brown. Jones. Officer on the brush. Through the hole. What's the angle? Got them! Oh, they're sitting one. At least they're sitting one that didn't go. But they are sitting one at the back. Ogasawara
Tough one.
trying to run this red back for a possible deuce. Got it. No, she'll run it by, and it will be a steal of 1, Brown.
Little Jennifer moved some furniture around there. Almost got them all.
We did.
Really unlucky. I'm really surprised that red didn't go. Just caught it a little too thin.
Too thin, that's right, yeah.
Now she's got a chance, Eve, to force if she can hit and stick here.
This is no gimme either, though. You don't have any room to roll. And then the blank's back on.
Now, do you take it on? Is it too flat?
Yeah, even if you made it, you're hanging around. It's not there, Vic.
Checking in on the game between Nicholas Edin and Pat Simmons as they play in the 7th of a 3-3 tie.
What are they talking? Thinking of giving them
And
one?
it appears that the Simmons is sitting 2. Is there an angled double here for a couple? For Edin, by the guard, angle it back, excuse us please, and it won't go. Steal 1, Simmons.
What do you like, Caitlin?
Jennifer's talking about giving them one. I don't see the logic there.
No.
Then you're 2 down. You need 3 to win.
I think you take your 1. And
Is it because they're thinking tie, Cheryl? Like give them 1, score 2 to get the tie?
Must be.
All you. Room.
Mine's good.
So drawing against 2 at around the back of the 12. And right to the lid. Jennifer Jones had visions of a blank. Forced to take the single. And after that steal of 1 by Brown, It's a win for Brown over Ogasawara to pick up a single point. And now it's a 14-11 lead on a Saturday afternoon. Team play, Continental Cup in Las Vegas. On the left, Team World Captain Andy Capp, four-time Olympian, and then, of course, Coach Paul Trulson from Norway, the Olympic gold medal winner in Salt Lake. This is the final day of team play. We'll have more team play for you tonight. Of course, tomorrow it's skins, the all-important skins, and the captains and coaches will make their selections after this game when they sit down with the officials to decide which teams will play, which games. Rick Lang and Swiss Helm, captain, coach, Team North America. Don McEwen. And here in the 8th, after being forced to that single, it's Team World. Eve Muirhead that has the last rock. She has the hammer playing the red stones.
Go now, I think, Caitlin.
Okay, good, Don.
Perfect tick on her first one by Sarah.
Pretty well in the same spot line-wise, too. I thought Jennifer had moved that over a little wee bit.
Wait down!
Easy, throw it something different.
Whoa, hard, go, Vicky! Hard, Vicky, come on, go!
Hard, Vicky, go!
Hard, Vicky, you've got it!
Go!
Come on, go!
Whoa. Okay.
That's fine. Good, Russell. It's fine.
Tight, Gert.
No.
Not bad. Kicks it across. Jennifer would love to have a perfect center guard. If you end up throwing that, there will be an angle on that top yellow to make a double roll away.
Easy.
Jill Officer.
Easy, guys. It's got a curl.
I really like it to move here, guys.
Really got a curl.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Not
Just
in.
tight,
not
though.
in, not
Just
in.
tight,
Whoa,
though.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's
fine. No, I know. Gotta come around it, though. Good.
He's not going to bite on that long one because the long one's far enough out there, off center line enough. The best Jennifer can do is get side of the forefoot, and you can probably come around and hit it anyways. It's so long. So get the dangerous one.
Clean. Yep. Easy. Just clean. Easy.
Whoa, off. Yep, go on up. Go. Good.
I'd like to save that little 12-foot stone because if she has to make something tough on her last one, Eve, then she's
This one
got
will finish, Mark.
her counter.
Okay, line's good.
Gotta clean it.
It's always interesting when you're playing for the bigger team in the hole. You know, we talked about it.
It will. I think it will.
Does Jen look at just playing for the tie?
Right to my room.
Splitting the
Tight
point.
line. You need as tight as you can for line dog.
Yep.
That's what she must have been thinking when she was going to give them one, go two down for reduce to tie.
Yeah, it's not just about your
Go.
single win anymore.
Good job.
It's about maybe we can get a half point.
Nice play there. It kind of forces Eve's hand to play the double. It's,
But the double's maybe easier.
if it's not made, you've got a nice tight center guard there, albeit a little offline.
Cross the face, and I am. This hand. Yeah.
Vicky Adams.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Go. Hard, hit it hard.
Run it back. Oh, just by.
Sorry, Vic. It's okay.
When do you go? Well, now I guess, eh?
Yeah, it's tough when it's in that position. You know, throw a long one, you could set up another double. And that could happen. You could make that.
Aussie long.
Make this one as good as you can because it might be the one you're guarding.
Damn. We can go a little for weight. close. You need 4 foot, but you got no line, Jilly. You got 0 line. Dawn's in. 4 foot down there.
Really?
Hard, Dawn. You got to go. Just Dawn. Just Dawn. Hard, hard, hard. Okay, hard, Jill. Hard, hard, hard.
Yeah, we need to
hard.
go, 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 go.
Wait.
Yeah, we needed to go.
Hard.
Well, there's still a late finish. So we're tied on the scoreboard at 5, playing the 8. And when you look back, it was those 2 wonderful shots made by Jones for the deuce, and then that force when Jones thought, I'd love to take that last rock to 8, down by 1, but we're tied at 5. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. Run it back and stuff it.
We can get around them all.
It's getting better by the second here for Jennifer.
Leaves that guard out front.
Wanted to miss that the other way at least, eh?
Wait, Aldi, you got room. You need 4 foot. Dawn's in. Dawn.
Reach close, Jen.
Dawn only if you can. We've got no line yet.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Hard. Dawn only if you can.
Line's getting a lot better. Full 4.
Hard, Dawn.
Hard, Jilly. Go, Jilly. Go, Jilly.
Hard, Dawn.
Drag it back. Drag it back. Drag it to the top 4.
Good scrub, Dawn.
Go the same height.
Yeah, another couple inches.
What the heck?
Just the nose will get it.
Close.
Dana Sloan.
Hard, Becky. Close, here we go.
Adams now, Sarah Reed. Run it back. They said a nose will get it. Nose will get it. No.
That's good. That's good.
And the shooter stays out in front. The shot rock is covered. Jones is sitting 1. Skip stones to come.
Call time.
Yeah. Time.
So now they will take their 90-second timeout.
She got lucky where her red stone rolled.
Why is that?
Well, it's kind of Jen either has to do something with it, because that's a shot that Muirhead can use. She could tap it up. She can come in off it.
Yeah, or just draw, right?
Could you hit it and roll on top of your own?
Yeah, I was just drawing what E would try to do, so I think Jen's got to take it away.
There's possibility of just guarding at this point as well.
Yeah.
Just don't discard that thought.
Guard the red.
Yeah, because then you guard there, they peel, and you guard this one, and she got a tough shot.
Probably
in.
running it in.
That's a possibility. Nose on that's pretty nice, eh? But then does she have a slash double, right?
Yeah, and then we have the same drives through.
She makes
guard.
the double.
Yeah, like even.
You also
she
know how to
could
freeze
still-
your own, but that leaves her the bump, right?
Yeah.
No matter what.
She can still come around and tap even if we guard it. Though,
Mind
right?
guarding that? Do you guys like that?
I don't mind it.
Wonder what
she
John
makes the
Morris
run
would
then.
play.
Yeah, I don't mind
Right
that.
next door.
You know what?
Then I have to make a
double
perfect
peel, you
guard,
get roll
whereas
in
like,
front.
but if I
It's funny,
do
he's
like
paying
that,
so much attention. Pat
I was like,
Pat
no,
Simmons
it's
was
better.
down the other end, ready to
Better.
throw.
Yeah.
Come on, John, head in the game, buddy.
See, I'm just if I do this, she's trying to run that in.
Yeah.
But if she peels it, then I got to put a perfect guard in right on. We haven't
Then
thrown
we can't
that.
hit that.
We haven't thrown that a lot, so I just don't know. Like I think I'd have to go out here.
Yeah, especially if she.
It'd be a guess. So I think I like the nose on this.
Wait, didn't change your broom. Sorry, Jen.
Decided on the nose.
Yeah, interesting, because I like Rick's call with the guard too.
Good, Jen.
The hit and flop would make a lot of sense
Yeah,
because
I do.
you're. This rolls to the wrong spot. There's a pretty simple double here.
Oh, on sheet B, Pat Simmons just played a takeout, and so the house is wide open for the final stone of Nicholas Adine, and this is for the single point to split the point. They tie it 4-4 anywhere in the house. The open draw.
Thanks. Good luck. Thank you.
And there it is to tie it at 4. They'll each get a half point. Jennifer Jones, Jill Officer. on the brush. Oh, and she tried to get across the nose and get that roll, but now what has she left?
The double, and yes, she'll have a rock in behind, but I think Eve's pretty happy with the situation.
So Pat Simmons has to be happy with that game. They struggled last week at the Skins, struggled in their opening game, and they pick up a half point.
A wee bit less, Anna.
Yeah, Pat was 2 down to the defending world champion, came back and got the split out of it.
Bonus for their team.
They had lost to Thomas Olsrud earlier in the competition, 7-5. Eve Muirhead.
Close, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, hard, Becky.
Becky, go Becky, everyone, go Becky.
Can't jam it.
Go to the top.
And she does. She does. And it spins to the top of the button.
Not ideal.
No. Just threw that through the break, I thought, and they weren't worried about the line when she let it go. So much has been close, but it's so firm.
Well, there again, let's go back to what you said about them. You know, we talked about Nicholas Adine.
Pretty close, eh?
And his team was always an upweight team. And as you said, they've developed now the soft game. One thing that might be missing from Muirhead's game is the softer shot, the control weight shot.
Yeah, any lighter there, that's made for sure. Obviously, she threw speed in case it jammed and get it in behind the tee line, but it just ran on her.
They got a little unlucky, like bounced it perfect. This is a great opportunity for Jen to guard. Top button.
I think we want to count that other one.
I think we just want to be past this one.
Yeah.
Worried about that run.
I didn't hear what she said.
Well, there is an in-off, correct?
Just tight it.
Oh, it's
no?
That's tough.
You'd have to really throw it hard.
Okay.
Bite center.
Okay, let's go.
I don't think they need this in the rings even. Like once you put it top 8, it makes that double easier.
In a 5-5 tie. Las Vegas has never been this quiet.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Keep it out there. Line's good. Keep it out there a bit.
Shot stone, top button. Belongs to Team North America. Jennifer Jones. Listen to the crowd. Get into it now.
It's real tight.
Needs to curl a bit.
Needs to curl a bit.
Love to cover this. Love to cover this. And how's that for putting a blanket on it?
Perfect.
You think this blue in the 12-foot's too flat, eh?
Yeah, it is. It is. I guess it's possible, but you really have to throw it hard.
But she might be happy that that little 12-foot stone's there. She doesn't make this double, and that might be her counter for the win.
The hard part for these two, you know, Anna has to make sure there's contact on the shot rock, and sometimes you make it too good and jam it. It's the wrong color coming in here.
Final stone in a 5-5 tie. Run it back, kill it, bring your stone in the 12-foot into play. Eve Muirhead. Reed. Adams. Sloan calling line. Run it back. Oh, and she'll run it by. Jones is going to steal the win. Make the final 6-5. And a point for Team North America. And a little confusion in that brushing. Who to take it directionally. You're going to go with the grain, you want to push the stone. Who's going to take it? And that may have cost them the win. A steal of 1 for Jones and Team North America. And they're close to within 2 heading into tonight's team games. They just weren't sure. And they slid it by the shot rock. Oh, by that much. So Jones picks up the win. North America takes 2 of 3 with 1 split.
The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2016 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice, and by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
Team World watching from their bench. No. Couldn't make the run back. Jennifer Jones he drives it by, and they'll pick up the win. A steal of 1, 6-5 over Eve Muirhead. So, coming into tonight's team matches, it's just 2 points separating Team World from Team North America. And 3 more games tonight, and our feature will have the reigning women's world champion, Alina Petz from Switzerland, against Rachel Homan. That's when we join you again tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, we are in Las Vegas. The Continental Cup, Day 3 from the Orleans Arena. So till we talk with you again tonight, and Rocky, our cameraman, thank you for joining us. You bet. Here on Canada's Sports Leader, TSN.